all the guys hated inside Vanessa Feltz's inbox. Well, I just have some piece of information for you. I hope you've got money. If you don't have money, please stop disturbing this woman. Stop it. Anyways, guys. So Vanessa Feltz is saying that looks like rich guys, seem to be hitting inside her DM, requesting for a nice relationship with her. But is she willing to dedicate or commit herself into the marriage or relationship? Because of course she's had a very nasty relationship so far. With this ex, and I'm sure that particular breakup was one of the most heartbreaking breakup so far for her, and so maybe she's just trying to be careful over here. But she claims that some big men, that's the kind of what she used. Big men have been hitting inside her DM. Well, these big men coming from, and what are these big men? She's talking about. We'll find out in this interesting report we do have for you. If you're new to this channel, well, bienvenue. You're welcome. Allons-y, come on. So yes, let's just get started already. But before, do well to leave your thought and comment inside the comment section if it's necessary that you have to, and please also do get interactive by liking our page, subscribing, just share for us, okay? Just share so we get the reach over there. So join today's episode as usual. Let's get started. Now, honestly, when I did see this story, I was like, yo, girl, you were very fortunate, because not every lady has it like you have. Because this is Vanessa Feltz, who seemed to have had a bizarre relationship in the past, and looks like she's trying to get another, relationship. Can't see the big men she claims hitting inside her DM. Now, at this point, let me just put it out there that I've got sisters, okay, Vanessa. I've got sisters also wanting to have a relationship with this big man. So if you're hearing me right now, please, let's, keep it going. So you can just link me to my sisters too. Yeah, anyways, don't mind me. So she is saying that big men have been hitting her up inside her DM, and I'm just asking myself, for what? Is it just for sex, for relationship, hookup, whatever? Like, basically, she didn't really explain, but we all do know where this conversation seemed to be headed, right? So basically, it's like she is desperately looking for love, because this lady or woman is clocking about her 70s already. Vanessa will be about 60 plus, 65, 62. I don't know. I'm not so sure about her age, but she basically has a soft spot for young guys. Honestly, I don't know what it's with this older women and having young guys. Well, I can understand, because they want to be sexually yeah, we all do know that these old ladies want strong guys in bed so they can, sexualize them, fantasize them, whatever, in their bed, just to make sure that, yes, they know that, well, yeah. I'm not saying that's the same, situation, with Vanessa, but honestly, that's it, because her breakup recently was as a result of, one of these cheating allegations between, this young guy that she went in for, and who also cheated on her with this young lady, and became very pathetic. And so now that she's claiming that, men have been hitting inside her DM and all of that. Well, maybe just so you know exactly who I'm talking about, let's just get you some visuals about Vanessa, so you appreciate her story so far. I know exactly why. She's coming out to say that big men this time are the one chasing her inside her inbox. To enjoy and come back for more.
Upon her. And the reason why was because she does this work. She does agony on, advice, suggestion, right? So because of that, yes, so that was one. And then secondly, is she was fresh out of a very public breakup, right? So there's a lot that you carry when you have broken up with someone that you've been with for so long, right? 16, 17 years. So going in, I thought, okay, she's going to be challenging. What I truly admire about Vanessa. So going in, I thought, okay, she's going to be challenging. What I truly admire about Vanessa is that she doesn't suffer fools. Like, I like that. I like someone who calls it like, who is very direct, very decisive, right? So I like that part of her. And also, I think there is a fair, I think you'll agree with me on this one too. I think there's a fair argument to say she could have had better matched dates earlier on in the process. But my response to that is that we have to understand this is the celebrity dating agency. Exactly. Never in the history of the agency have we put forward our best forward our best match day one. Why would we do that? Why would we do that?
Exactly. Why would we do that?
Can we talk about your most recent ex?
Did you love him?
I think I was happy to love him because he was happy to be there.
So how does it all end?
All the kind of kindness and enthusiasm and delight to be there seemed to kind of evaporate with each year that went by. And also he did sort of trickle down tiny filaments of love. But just occasionally there'd be just a little thing that would make me think, oh, you know, he does love me, he does care about me. Oh yes, okay. But not very often, not
Actually end.
well, in truth, I can't really tell you because I don't really know.
Okay. Oh, okay. So there's still ambiguity around
Totally.
that.
There have been so many lies, so many, that I have no way of knowing, and that's the truth. I just don't know really exactly what happened. I was told various things, most of them didn't make sense.
After
It didn't
16
add up,
years.
and then it didn't add
16
up, and then I felt that I really couldn't see that person ever again. So, and also that if I did, whatever he would say wouldn't be true anyway. I just couldn't, and I also didn't want to exist in an environment with something so tawdry in my own home with my own family who I love. I couldn't do that anymore. So that's what did it. That was the end of it, and I have not seen him or spoken to him since, and I don't want to, and that's how I feel about it. And people will have to draw their own conclusions about why my husband did as he did when he did it. I had absolutely no idea what was going on in my own life because it turns out he was having not one but several affairs. A couple of days later, he said he would give me a 12-week trial period. And I, when I think about it now, should have said, what the hell am I on trial for? And the next thing I saw, he's dressing and packing a case and he said, I'm leaving, I'm going. You know, I started to beg, please, I'm begging you, please don't leave, I'll do anything. Effectively, I sort of put my arms around the wheel of the car, the tyre, to try to say, please don't drive away, please don't leave us. A couple of weeks later, came back home and there was a message, and it was a message from a columnist who's now passed away called Sue Carroll at the Daily Mirror, saying, husband's having an affair and it's going to be in the papers tomorrow. The worst piece of advice I've ever been given, and actually I think sexperts and communications experts and relationship experts are forever peddling this advice. They always say you must never fake an orgasm because they say that if you do, you're giving a false impression of what you like and you don't like, and you're not being authentic and you're not telling the truth. And if you fake an orgasm, then how can your lover or partner ever know what you really like? So never ever do it. And I think that is the worst advice I've ever been given. Who disagrees with me? Sometimes it is just rude not to fake it, in my view. Yes. Sometimes, God love them, your partner is trying every trick in the book. They have been fiddling and twiddling and they've been licking and sucking and flicking and absolutely they're whispering dirty words in your ear, they're massaging oil into your calves, there are scented candles. There's not one flipping thing that they could possibly do that they're not doing. They are absolutely 10 out of 10 for effort. And I think on those occasions when you know that suddenly you've remembered defrosting the freezer, you've just taken